Hi everyone, welcome to another unboxing and review of my new tarot deck, the Tarot Reconnect with You, a comprehensive instruction to the tarot and illustrated tarot deck by Sarah Bartlett. And let's have a look. So the illustration here really caught my eye and had me purchase it. Also the color, I'm right into pink at the moment, so it's very eye-catching, literally, with the eye on the front here and all the symbolism around it. It's shrink-wrapped, the whole thing. The tarot book and illustrated tarot deck. So you do get a tarot deck in this, a comprehensive instruction to the tarot to help you reconnect with and rediscover you and your path. It includes an introduction to the tarot, an explanation of the meaning of every card in the major arcana and every suit in the minor arcana, practical exercises and sample meanings, a beautifully illustrated 78 card tarot deck. So let's open her up and have a look. Okay, so the actual sleeve is a very thin cardboard over the top of it that wrapped around it. So there is no box as such. It just sort of sits inside this sleeve. So for storage, not necessarily good. It sort of is made to look like a book on the shelf, I think. But in fact, it's actually got an inside here. So first and foremost, the book itself. Beautiful waxy finish. Really good size. Let's have a look. Very eye-catching. Inside, it's got a gloss to it. The pages are easy to turn. So in the introduction here, it's got the major arcana and the minor arcana and different spreads. So it's got an introduction, what is the tarot, story of the tarot, how the tarot works, divining the future, engaging with the universe, mirrors, symbols, free association, before you begin, tarot journal, the deck and its structure, the major arcana, the minor arcana, spreads and card positions. So the minor arcana here, swords, wands, which look a little bit like a pine tree, pentacles, and cups. There is some color inside the book. So let's just flick to the first one. So there is some color on the actual guidebook itself. And one thing I love about guidebooks is if there is a colored picture here and you open the page and it's a full understanding of that card. For each opening, a new card. Yes, fantastic. This is very easy to look up in my opinion. All right. It's 0 or unnumbered. So the astrological affinity is Uranus, keywords impulse, infatuation, blind to the truth, childlike, pure and uncorrupt, spontaneous, adventurous, eternal optimist, ready for a quest. The Fool. The Fool is the child within who is about to journey forth without a care in the world, not knowing about the hardships and problems we all have to face in life. Interesting, the Fool here looks like a scuba diver, but the scuba diving in the vastness of space. So it's like an amalgamation basically here of the water element and space. So, okay, let's have a look at the cards. So the inside packaging here, extremely flimsy. Very flimsy, not something you could keep for any length of time. It's not an actual box as such, it's just sort of wrapped in thin cardboard. But there is no plastic except for the outside. So this is just a paper sleeve that wraps around half the deck and the other half here. So you can either take it off at the back here, or possibly slide it off. Yeah, it does slide off, but it's paper, it's not cardboard. Because I want to get the full card out. Okay. So if you have a look at the guidebook and the card itself, they're virtually exactly the same size, which is really helpful as well. So this is in real size. And the back has a beautiful pink stars and blue background. But like the packaging itself, this cardstock is extremely flimsy. Very, very thin. Let's see how it shuffles. But first we'll do a quick flip through. Fool, Magician, High Priestess, the Emperor, the Empress, the Emperor, the Hierophant, the Lovers, the Chariot, Strength, the Hermit, Wheel of Fortune, Justice, the Hanged Man, Death, Temperance, the Devil, the Tower, the Star, the Moon, the Sun, Judgment. So one thing I will say about these cards is there's no mincing what it is. You can't deny what this card is. This is Judgment, written very, very clearly, Judgment. Okay. The symbolism on this one could be seen, I suppose, in both directions, but the majority of the cards have a upright and a reversed, upside down. The World. So here we go into the swords. Extremely, I mean, there's no question what this card is. It's the Four of Swords. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But also, if you have a look at them, there is no picture or nothing. There's just the 10 swords there. Page of Swords, Knight of Swords, Queen, King. And then we go into the Wands, which it does. It's referencing pine trees. Page of Wands, same picture as the swords, same pictures as the swords. Pentacles, that's a nautilus shell. Page of Pentacles, Knight. Cups. The only difference is the color tone. So I would not recommend these to someone starting out in tarot, just due to the fact that there isn't any different pictures on the minor arcana. They do shuffle quite well, but I think if you were shuffling these on the regular, as in you were using them quite often, these cards would not stand the test of time. They are not of the highest quality, but there is certain things here that are attractive. The guidebook, Very easy to use, very easily reference material, and the simplicity of the cards. The space reference too is a nice touch. You know, the shuttle or UFO. All right, we'll do a shuffle this way. Have a look. Yeah, so they do slide across each other because they do have a gloss to them, so that is one advantage. There is definitely upright presentation or reverse presentation on these cards. So that was my quick unboxing and review of my new deck, the Tarot Reconnect with You, a comprehensive instruction to the tarot. I really hope you enjoyed. See, I can't put these back in the box. I could, but there is no box. Like if I were to stand that up now, they're all going to fall out. So it's a one, once you open it, that's that. So if you'd like to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, I'd just like to say thank you so much and bye for now.